Alright, so Treyarch officially confirmed that contracts are coming to Black Ops 4 on June 25th, 2019, which is this Tuesday coming up. And they go on to say that starting next week on all platforms, we're launching contracts in Black Ops 4 to give players new ways to earn in-game rewards through rotating challenges, because we've heard the community's feedback for more rewards through gameplay in all the modes, including zombies, multiplayer, blackout, and even World League. So that's awesome. They say that they want players to earn rewards through unique challenges, and they'll be able to jump from mode to mode to complete contracts in any order they like, and that's really, really cool. And they say that there's now daily and active contracts. Players will have a global daily contract, which of course will be the same for everybody, and then there will be 6 additional contracts to choose from in each of the 4 modes, for up to 28 contracts available to complete at any given time. Up to 3 contracts can be activated at once, including the 2 player selected contracts and 1 daily contract for each mode. So from what I'm understanding, each mode will have 6 total contracts, right? And then in each mode you'll have 1 daily contract that you cannot change. But you'll have 3 contracts total, so you'll be able to pick 2, and you have 1 default one every single day that refreshes. Just like, for example, in zombies, you have the daily calling. That kind of daily calling aspect will stay the same, but you'll be able to pick 2 extra challenges / contracts on top of that, and that sounds really, really cool. And again, you can have up to 3 contracts active. So contract availability: daily contracts will refresh every 24 hours. Players must complete their daily contract in each mode before they refresh, and when a new daily contract will take its place. So again, daily contracts will refresh every 24 hours, just like, you know, the daily calling would in zombies. Players must complete their daily contract in each mode before the refresh, when a daily contract will take its place. So if you didn't complete the contract, then another one will take its place. Obviously, just like, again, I'll use the daily calling in zombies as an example. If you don't get that 1,200 kills, for example, by the time 24 hours runs out, then a new contract will replace its new contract will take its place. Then they're going to say that activated contracts will refresh at regular intervals, of course, and any of these contracts can be swapped out for another while retaining progress made until the contract pool refreshes. Currently activated contracts will never expire, and progress made toward inactive contracts will be lost when the pool refreshes. So, to my understanding, you can activate, if you have a contract activated right now, you can change that contract, you can swap it out, and that progress for the other contract will stay there until the next day when the contract pool refreshes, or maybe until the next week. I don't know if they're gonna have like weekly contracts too, but that's what it seems like. Like you'll have your contract, you'll have new contracts, and then if you want to swap out your current contract for a new contract, you can do that, complete that new contract, and then go back to the old one, at least before the old pool refreshes, if that makes sense. So the wording is a little bit confusing, of course. We'll 100% see how this works on Tuesday when this update comes out, but still, this sounds cool. So then they go on to talk about standard versus hard contracts. I like this. There's some variation here. Players will be able to activate 2 types of contracts aside from the daily contract in each game mode. Standard contracts will provide a moderate challenge that can be completed fairly quickly, while hard contracts will put your skills to the test with more rewards to earn for completion. Here's an example of a hard contract in Blackout, and they just show you, they show you a timer in Blackout, and one of the contracts is to place in the top 10 in a solo game 2 times. If you get that, then you get 2 reserve crates and 500. I think those are merits. I really don't know what that currency is, but that's just an example of how a harder contract can earn you more rewards, opposed to an easier contract like maybe just play a game of Blackout can only earn you like maybe 1,000 XP. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So then they go on to talk about contract earnings. Rewards from completing a contract can include reserve cases, 1 or more based on the challenge required, as I just said and gave you an example of. That one challenge gave you 2 reserve crates, so that's an example right there. Contract earnings could also be bonus XP in multiplayer, zombies, and World League, which is really awesome. Bonus Namboolian Plasma in zombies, which of course that's going to be huge. And then bonus merits in Blackout, which is going to be another big one, okay? They also go on to say that reserve earn rate and daily tier skips, or they also go on to talk about reserve earn rates and daily tier skips. So on top of the new contract system, players will continue to earn reserve cases at a constant rate through gameplay. Players will also continue to earn daily tier skips, which will still be awarded for the first win in multiplayer or league play, first merit earned in Blackout, or for reaching round 15 in a classic zombies game. Zombies rewards, okay, so that's the basic one, and then they go on to talk about specific zombies rewards. Daily contracts will replace daily callings in zombies, okay, that's completely fine. giving players new ways to earn reserves, zombies XP, and Nebulian Plasma in addition to the mode's extra daily tier skip. The second daily tier skip in zombies will now be awarded when the zombies contract is completed. So there's going to be, again, 3 contracts you can choose from, one of them interchanging. So you can almost think of it like the daily calling, just it's literally just integrated into the contract system now. They're literally just changing the name from daily calling to daily contract, because the daily calling was just essentially one daily contract. Now we have 3, and the daily calling is just going to be that rotating contract every 24 hours. So same exact thing, still gives you the tier skip, still gives you the Nebulian Plasma and stuff like that. But I believe now they're going to give you like reserve crates and stuff like that from the regular zombies challenge. This way people stop complaining about earning, you know, progression in the black market and stuff like that to an extent. Then the plasma will come from the other kind of challenges and stuff like that. That's my guess. But moving on, they go on to say, with up to 28 contracts to complete at any given time and new opportunities to unlock reserves through gameplay in all modes, players will have more ways to earn in-game rewards than ever just by playing the game. The more you play, the more you earn, and that is the name of the game right there. I am fucking excited about that. I really hope that this is an amazing system. I hope that in theory it sounds good, but also in practice it sounds good. There's a lot of things that sound good in theory, but in practice are fucking trash, okay? But this sounds really promising. So they go on to the final tab in this whole blog post about unlocking more new weapons. So in addition to contracts, we're making changes to how new weapon bribes will work in the future. In an upcoming update, we'll introduce the new Ultra Weapon Bribe that will first reward a black market weapon that you don't own. Once you own any variant, base version, Mark II, etc. of all black market weapons in the game, Ultra Weapon Bribes will then reward a Mark II weapon, Mastercraft, or other variant that you haven't unlocked yet. So that's really awesome. But this sounds like it's going to be very premium and very expensive if you can buy it, and if you can earn it, the challenge is going to probably be very tough. That's just my guess, though. But standard weapon bribes will continue to work as they currently do, and all types of weapon bribes will remain duplicate protected until player already owns every black market weapon, Mark II weapon, and Mastercraft in the game. We're planning to introduce a new special event later in Operation Spectre Rising, which will include an earnable Ultra Weapon Bribe through contraband, and players can expect to earn additional Ultra Weapon Bribes in the future to add more black market weapons to their collection, which is awesome. An amazing way to finish up this article. So not only did they just drop all this information about contracts and an update to the weapon system and a brand new way to earn weapons inside of Black Ops 4 to kind of almost guarantee new weapons to yourself, but they also announced a brand new event coming to Black Ops 4 that will allow us to earn this kind of weapon bribe, which is really cool. And of course, this final event will lead into the launch of the next operation, Operation 5, on July 9th, 2019, and most likely the release of Black Ops 4 Zombies DLC 3, which I am very, very excited for. I cannot wait to see what this kind of event is. Probably not going to be zombies related at all, but I'm hoping that when they announce this event, or when they tease this event, we also get a zombies teaser. Alright, but that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you drop it a big thumbs up. There was a lot in here. I'm super excited, and if you are too, make sure you are subscribed. This way, once this update comes out, you don't miss all of the latest intel and information and everything about this update, as well as future updates for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies. And I'll see you later. Have a good day.